What's up guys, I'm Danny and thank you for checking out my channel, Blu-ray Dan. In this video I'm going to be doing a quick review on the movie Supremacy. Now this movie is released by Logo USA and will be in stores Tuesday, April 21st, 2015. Now before I get into my review, I just want to quickly show you guys the slipcover and the artwork. Like a lot of Logo USA's titles, the main base is a matte finish. You can see each line right there is all glossy and embossed. The title right there is glossy and embossed. Next up we have the spine, which is, it's not embossed, it's just matte finish. And there's the back right there. Now what I really love about the back of the slipcover is that it's a matte finish, but right here where the screen caps are, it's all glossy and embossed, so it adds a really nice effect. And right here on the inside, you have a little bit of cool disc art. Right there, you can see it's pretty much the same thing as the slipcover. Now, let's get to what the story is about. It says Tully, played by Joe Anderson, just got paroled, but his first night out could be his last. He just killed a cop, he's on the run, and no one's going to listen to an ex-con with the Aryan Nation, which I'll just mention right there. The Aryan Nation is kind of like a white supremacy kind of like gang, if you will. But no one counted on Mr. Walker, played by Danny Glover, an ex-con himself, to fight back using his understanding of the racist mind to turn the tables on a desperate and violent man. Will it be enough to keep his family alive? Now, one other thing that I just want to mention before I go into my review of the film, it says here that the female role is playing his girlfriend. That's not the case because it's made clear right in the beginning of the movie that they just met and the whole movie takes place within about 24 hours. Give or take. So I'm not exactly sure why they put that on this box. Anyway, now into my review. Basically, this movie is about a racist white supremacist guy named Tully getting out of jail on parole. As soon as Tully gets out of jail, you see right from the beginning he's going back to his old ways and he's getting himself right back into other trouble. Waiting for him right outside the prison in her car to take him home is another white supremacist. As soon as he sits in the car, she tries to make some small talk. He doesn't have it. He asks for a gun. She gives him a gun. As they're driving away, he gets into all kinds of trouble, including armed robbery. He holds up a store, takes the money, gets back in the car, starts to drive away, and what happens? They get pulled over by a cop. The cop starts asking some questions. Tully doesn't like it. What does he do? He gets out of the car and shoots the cop dead. They run away. They find a house to hide out in. And whose house is it? Danny Glover's character's house. The two of them go in there and they wind up holding Danny Glover's family hostage. I also just want to let you guys know that this story is based on true events, so that's pretty crazy. Now I gotta say the lead actor played by Joe Anderson was phenomenal. You could see his struggles, you could see his panic, his anger, his issues, and I haven't heard much about Joe Anderson, but he's definitely an underrated actor in my opinion. Another person that was very surprising to me in this film was Danny Glover. Now I gotta say, I've never really been that big a fan of Danny Glover. Not that I've hated him or disliked his work, I've just never been that big a fan. Until I saw and finished watching this movie. Danny Glover was amazing. He played an older guy who was trying to relate to this racist jerk, to be honest, and he was doing it all just to keep his family safe. The movie itself was intense, it was creepy, it was really crazy, and even crazier that it's based on true events. Now with a lot of other movies that I watch, I always wind up pausing the film, getting up and doing some other stuff. With this one, I did not do that. So I really found myself enjoying this film. As far as the Blu-ray quality, it was great. There were a few occasional grainy moments, but I think it was put there for effect, like an old school kind of suspense thriller, horror-ish kind of movie. I wouldn't call it a horror movie though, but I think you know what I mean. Aside from that, it was crystal clear and the audio was fantastic. Now as far as the special features go, you actually get a behind the scenes, which is really nice to see because, you know, on a lot of these films that I've been reviewing, they've been just bare bones where it's just the trailer and the previews to the other movies. They show you all the camera work and everything. It's actual behind the scenes, like somebody's filming what's going on. It showed some really cool clips of the director directing the cast. It was just really cool to see. Now what bugs me is that I went on Rotten Tomatoes to see how they viewed the movie and it got such a horrible rating. This movie does not deserve a horrible rating. I honestly, I really enjoyed it. The acting was great. There was a few, I think, unnecessary thrown in lines. I mean, that's almost every movie. I enjoyed the story, I enjoyed the scenery, I enjoyed the cast, everything about it I had a lot of fun with. It's not a perfect movie, but it's definitely a lot better than how they rated it. I believe it had a 13% on there, and it definitely doesn't deserve that low. For my overall rating, I'd give this film a 7.5 out of 10 stars. Like I said before, in my opinion, this has to be one of Danny Glover's best performances. I absolutely recommend this movie. I really hope you guys check it out, and don't go based on reviews from Rotten Tomatoes. I find so often that their reviews are way different from mine. Judge this one on your own. Please let me know what you think because I'm very curious about this. Alright guys, so we have now reached the end of our video. As always, I have a couple questions for you guys. Like I always ask, have you guys seen the trailer to this film or the film itself, and what do you think? Based on the review that I just gave, what do you guys think? Do you want to check it out now? And to finish off the questions, have you guys seen any movies that are similar to this in the sense of racism or white supremacy or anything like that. I know another well-made movie that was based on this type of stuff was American History X. Have you guys seen that? And if so, what do you think about it? But alright guys, no more questions. That is the end of this video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I truly appreciate everything that you guys have been doing, supporting me and supporting my channel. My channel is continuing to grow. I just hit 700 subscribers, so thank you all so much. I'm super excited about that and I can't wait to continue growing with you guys. Thank you, really thank you. Have a great night, have a great day, whatever time it is and wherever you are. I'm Danny and this is the Bluray Dan channel. I'll see you guys next time.